My name is Luke Niforatos. I'm the Executive Vice President at SAM, Smart Approaches to Marijuana. I'm here on behalf of our CEO, Dr. Kevin Sabet. I want to thank NDASA and the many leaders that are gathered around me for taking the stand on this important issue. And we join and echo their call that Congress must act now to save today's generation and future generations from the harms of a policy that will have a wide array of unintended consequences. The Attorney General's illegal, hastily written order to reschedule marijuana overnight has opened up a Pandora's box of consequences for the American people. Today, you're hearing about one of those consequences, and it's a big one: the safety of our workforce, the safety of people on the roads. Just last year in Michigan, 2025, a school bus driver tested positive for marijuana and crashed the school bus, leading to amputation of limbs for children. In our neighborhoods across America, this is the threat and the reality we are staring down if Congress does not act now on the safety carve-out legislation. We implore Congress to do that. It's important to understand that with the rescheduling of marijuana comes not only this issue of the safety carve-out, it also comes with a host of consequences for public health and safety, like addiction, like the impairment on the roads, like psychosis and schizophrenia that we are learning more about the links with this drug. There are so many things to think about and to deal with from a policy perspective, and none of them have been dealt with in this illegal order by the Attorney General. By recognizing this industry overnight, the ball has been advanced forward for the marijuana industry, but we, as the American people and our health and safety, have been set back a century in efforts being done by many of the organizations and companies here today and many others throughout the history of this country. A century of work to protect the health of the American people by making sure scientists and doctors decide what a drug scheduling status is, not industry barons peddling the latest addictive product. A century of work. You heard about the accidents and crashes on the road, the crashes of trains. A century of work to build up a drug testing regime in this country from the federal government, to set standards, to test for drugs to make sure people in those positions are not coming up positive so that people don't lose their lives. This is not about creating a new industry. This is not what we have heard from the Attorney General and the President, that this is about increasing research and making sure people can use a low-dose medical marijuana product. This is about a dangerous psychotropic drug that is hurting the American people in a wide variety of ways, and today we're here to talk about the way it impacts our roads and our safety-sensitive professions. We cannot have another driver driving a school bus that comes up positive for marijuana. We cannot put the profits of today's robber barons, the CEOs of the big marijuana companies that are invested in by tobacco, alcohol, and pharma, they're the latest get-rich-quick scheme. We cannot put their profits above our children. Congress, we're calling on you now to enact the safety carve-out legislation. And NDASA, I thank you for leading this important cause.
Thank you. Thank you, Luke.